But before that, I must make friends with the cats. So let's bless the bowl already. Someone who would curse Arden. Who would curse a good dragon like Arden? Good dragon? Ellie, that wasn't the case with you. He was mean when talking to me. I suppose there's some kind of story behind it. Speaking of a story, have you ever received anything from Arden? He was about to throw away a bunch of good stuff, so I took one. Here it is. Isn't it a little small for Arden to wear? No wonder he wanted to throw it away. Maybe there used to be someone else at the restaurant? Hm. Okay, es heißt frohes Neues. Frohes Neujahr. Dankeschön. Wünsche ich ebenfalls. Ja, sagen wir halt. Nochmal. There's a fish dish I want to cook. Please help me with it. Could you find me one cloud salmon? Robin wants to have a dish made with this fish. Could you deliver them today? Today? Ich weiß nicht mehr, wo man den Cloudfisch fängt. Vielleicht sollte ich nicht so spät die Aufgaben akzeptieren. Okay. Vielleicht kann er ja auch dieses Glittering Clay-Zeugs fischen. Okay, einmal fischen und dann schauen wir mal, ob wir irgendwas Interessantes finden. Special Cloud Salmon. Okay. Ist das auch ein Cloud Salmon? Ja, jetzt ist mein Inventar voll. Schön. Ich schau kurz, ob er das abgeben kann. Okay, anscheinend nicht. Das ist seine eigene Art. Ja, im Glück sind so unten Blubberts. Das kann man dann auch gleich anschauen. Gott. Was machen wir da? Einfach ein Blindfisch. Okay. Ich hätte gerne einen Cloud-Salmon. Bitte, danke. Oh, nice. Okay, Moment. So. Nein, ich wollte nicht angeln, danke. I brought you the fish. That was fast. Thank you so much, Ellie. Need to repay the favor. The pie freshly out of the oven. I hope you enjoy it. Absolut. The bowl is in place now. The last step is to fill the fish, but what kind of fish? Just place a random kind since you don't know the preferences of cats. Will it work? The fish is ready. Will any cat come to eat it? Don't know. Fair, but I can't stay here and stare for a whole day. I've done everything within my power. So you have, and this place is easily accessible for cats, they will probably come. In that case, let's see which cat will be the first to arrive. You can come back and check tomorrow, right? Why isn't it tomorrow just yet? Okay. Ask the villagers about Arden. Ich glaube, ich habe aber schon jeden gefragt. Außer Blacksmith, glaube ich. Dann Blob, Legends, Mechanism. Okay. Naja, besser ist nichts. Kann er sicher noch mit dir reden, oder? A curse, interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if Arden is cursed. After all, he's a dragon with a long face. That's right, he's so cold. He really isn't very easygoing. Kyla, have you ever seen anything Arden threw away? Oh yes, I've got this one. He actually threw away such a nice wine glass. There are letters engraved. Yep, there are 2 conspicuous A's engraved. Maybe it means a curse on Arden. This probably isn't the only thing that Arden threw away. You know the merchant who often comes to the village? She also said she saw him throwing things recently. Try ask her. You mean Aurea? Thank you, Kyla. I'm listening. So, Post. Have you ever had any steak? I've got you one of the steaks I roasted. It will give you strength. Ja, ein anderen Mal. Ich schau nur kurz, ob ich irgendwas da übertun kann. Naja, zumindest wieder 2 Plätze. Das ist ja schon mal was. Kann ich irgendwie mehr Kisten haben oder so? Ich verstehe das Prinzip nicht, wieso man da so wenig Platz hat. Ja, Sekunde, ich hab's klar. So. Hey, isn't that Kent? Kent? Huh? Ah, Miss Ellie, you're here. Good day to you, Ellie. I've been waiting for your arrival. What are you doing over there? Oh, just thinking over things. Thinking over things. It's about your previous request for me. My previous request? What was it? You asked me about who was the previous witch of this witch's house. Oh, I remember now. Yes, that's right. Any progress? Because she registered as the owner here previously, she was easy to track down. Who was it? The witch that lived here. Her name was Lisa Whiteguard, a lady 118 years of age. So this witch is old enough to be my granny. It's said that she appeared to be a lady in her 20s, because few witches actually look their age. Granny looks really young too. Besides, your mother looks younger than you. Do you know about the House of Whitegarden? Sounds familiar. Oh, aren't that the witches who create Witch's Garden? My garden at home was built by Dad, but he received much advice from the Whitegardens. Yes, it would be accurate to claim that most witches' gardens were built by the Whitegarden family. As scion of the family, Lisa came to Wisteria where she was the only witch. Why do you think she came here then? Could she have gotten tired of gardening? Well, although I'm not privy to the details, that does not seem to be the case. It's said that she came to Wisteria to study the white prickly wine. White prickly wine? The reason why the White Gardens are renowned is that they use white marble sculptures and wines to adorn the gardens. Then her investigation into white prickly wines should be related to gardening. That sounds about right, but details are yet to be uncovered. But where is Lisa right now? According to the Witch Society records, Lisa is still based in this witch's house. I've inquired with other witches to no avail. In the end, we're still in the dark as to Lisa's whereabouts. Maybe she's really disappeared. But there is still more information. A book in ancient languages can be sent to Witch Society to be translated. Besides, Miss Lisa often tasked me with the translation of books or requested documents from me. Those books are mainly to do with plants or immortality. Then it shouldn't be a big problem. But the mention of immortality worries me a little. Apart from that, there's also a book about how to melt the traits of plants. Well, to melt the traits of plants. Wait, the prickly ones in the village show plant-like traits, don't they? So Lisa must have been behind the prickly ones in the village. Will it really be like that? But there's no evidence to prove that conclusively. And what's her purpose? This translation service will return any untranslated book to its owner. That's why I've brought some of the passages that I was unable to translate from the books Lisa passed to me. Great, if we can figure out these, we may be able to obtain more information. But this book is written in an unknown ancient tongue and the Witch Society cannot decipher it either. May I borrow this book? Of course. Please return it to Miss Lisa someday. I'll need to ask the villagers then. Thank you. I'm happy that I was able to help Ellie. We should ask the villagers about Lisa too. The villagers have known her for so long. Surely they must know some of the places she frequented. Good idea. Then I must be going. Thank you for agreeing to help. You're welcome. I'm happy to help too. Then I will visit you again if someone comes to the village or if anything comes up. Sure, have a safe trip back. Oh, I almost forgot. I've brought along some candy for moral support. It's very kind of you. Then I must be going. Der Mann mit seinen Candies. Ellie discovered something really interesting. I think it's a toy for playing with cats. It's by the stairs next to my house. You should come check it out. Look, Rebram sent me a letter. The handwriting's a bit messy, but I can still make it out. Reminds me of when you first started writing. You annotated all of Aiden's books. Oh yeah, I was at the age where I wanted to use everything I had learned. But he didn't mention exactly what kind of toy it is. Probably like when you found the cat encyclopedia and apples last time? Really? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Ich bin das Füllerei nicht mehr gewohnt. So, was sind meine Aufgaben? Ask villagers. Enid's house. Ask Aria. Okay. Read sign. Okay. Ja. I heard that you saw Anne throwing away stuff. Can you describe the situation? It was not long after you removed the prickly vines. I saw Anne carrying a huge package. I saw him on my way to the village. I think he was heading towards the forest. You're looking for the thing that curses Anne? I'm not sure if it is a curse yet. Cheer up. Prove the innocence of my Peppa. Not familiar with that story. Cool. Okay, dann fragen wir mal. Who's that? She's the witch who used to live in the witch's house, don't you know? I saw her name was Lisa. I didn't know that. You really don't care about anyone else, do you? I'm not that close with witches. Adam, you've lived in this village the longest. How is Lisa is a witch? Just like any other witch. What do you mean? You know, pretty much your standard witch. The kind you never know what she's up to all day, but ends up making huge mess for everyone. Not every witch is like that. Maybe, you do seem different. Do you know any places Lisa frequented or what she did a lot? I don't venture outside the restaurant much, so I'm not sure. But I used to know a witch like that. She sacrificed the whole village so she could live a long life. Sacrificed the whole village? The whole village was reduced to a ruin and the witch who lived there became immortal and ageless. Isn't that something a witch can do? If you try anything like that these days, you're going to be dragged away in chains. Yes, I suppose that's changed these days. Anne, do you really think Lisa was behind the prickly vines in the village? I don't know. I know nothing about Lisa. I only know that there was a witch who sacrificed her entire village. Okay. What is it? She often came to buy flowers. I often saw her in the forest studying plants. She was especially intrigued by the white prickly vines and little honey pumpkins. Do you remember any places Lisa frequented? Places Lisa frequented? Well, Lisa could often be found walking around the forest. Didn't see her favoring or lingering at any particular spot. I see. No, I don't think Lisa would have done that on purpose. Though she wasn't much of a talker, I think she was a good witch. But even if it was an honest mistake, her disappearing without fixing it disappoints me a little. Maybe there's more to the story. I hope so. I'll bring Lisa back. Well, I will leave it to you then. Yep. What is it? Water. A jet of water. Another guy bubbling words I can't understand. White splash. Is this some sort of spirit? Large drop. Large drop. Spirits can sometimes be found dwelling in meticulously crafted items or buildings, which means there may be spirits in this region or local buildings. Morning Tooth. What does the spirit do? It helps you repair, customize, and expand the witch's house and more. Which means... I don't know either. Hello, what do you do? Stream. I don't think it's doing anything right now. Let's come back later. Can you really communicate with it? Splash.